Hello students, welcome to the class of science. Students, we were going through the chapter atoms and molecules. In the previous lecture, we discussed about the law of chemical combination, that were law of conservation of mass and law of constant motion. Then we discussed the Dalton's atomic theory. Now students, today we will see what is an atom and what are the size of the atom, how big is the atom, and next is the what are the modern day symbols of atoms of different elements. So students, we are going to discuss about the atoms and their size. Now students, you must have seen a mason building a wall, right? From the walls he make a room, and then collectively from the rooms he make a building. So what is the basic of making a building? What is a building block? That is a brick, definitely. So as same is the case of the matter, the atoms are the building blocks of the matter. Every matter is made up of atoms. So atom is the smallest particle of the matter. Its size is very small, so we cannot compare the atom with any other material, because its size is very small. So atomic size is also calculated in nanometer, because if we take million of atoms together, they will then make a thickness of one sheet of paper. So atomic size is calculated in nanometer. Nano means very small. 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to power 9 nanometers. Now the atoms are very small. So students, you will ask why we are studying again and again about the atoms? Because everything around us is made up of atoms, and whatever we are doing is also affecting the atoms. So we cannot ignore about the studies of the atoms. Now the next is the what are the modern day symbols of the elements of the atoms. Now students, we can see in the beginning, Dalton gave a theory about he gave the symbols of many elements. He also compared them with the quantity of the elements. Here are few symbols which Dalton gave. This is hydrogen, this is symbol of carbon, this is symbol of oxygen, this is symbol of phosphorus, sulfur, and then is the symbol of the iron. Dalton was the first to give these symbols. Then the Berzelius was the second one. He said that the symbols should be the first letter words of the elements. They must contain the first or second letter word of the elements. Then many theories came. According to that theories, the symbols of the elements must be the first and second alphabet of the element. But in the start, they arranged the symbols. They gave the symbols according to the production of the elements from where they are produced for the first time. As we see, copper is given a name Cu from Cyprus, because it was first found in the Cyprus. Many elements were given the symbols according to their colors, as gold in English language is known as the yellow. Now students, there is an organization. It is International Union for Applied and Pure Chemistry. Right students? This united organization gives the symbols of the elements. It is verified. It is the verified form, and it gives the symbols of the elements. They are mostly the first word of the element, like we can say fluorine, carbon, oxygen. They have the first letter words of the symbol. In some cases, there are first and second alphabets, like we can say it is calcium. Its symbol is C and A. Students, you must remember one thing, that when there are two letter words, first should be written in capital letters and second should be written in small letters. If there is calcium, the first should be written in capital letters and second in the small letters. In some cases, there is a first letter word and other is taken from the third or fourth alphabet. Like students, you can say zinc. Its symbol is ZN. Z is taken from the first alphabet and N is taken from the third. Some symbols come from the Greek, Latin, these languages. Like we can Greek languages. For example, we can say the iron. Its symbol is Fe. It has come from the word ferrum. So these were the few different ways in which symbols can be written. Like it can be the first word of the element, first or second word of the element, first or third, fourth word of the alphabet of the element, or it can be the Greek, Latin or another language of the word of the element. These are the details about the symbols. In the next lecture, we will see the elements and their symbols. Like you will see, I am writing some elements and their symbol. Aluminium, it is Al. Iron, it is Fe. Zinc, it is Zn. Carbon, it is C. Silver, it is Ag. So likewise, there are many symbols of the elements. So students, that's all for the today's lecture. In the next lecture, we will discuss the next topics. Thank you. Have a nice day.